Let me describe the two Silicon Valleys. The first is the highly visible one, the one that the world knows, which is a community that has generated the most patents, most mergers and acquisitions, business growth, IPOs, and jobs. It is an economically thriving Silicon Valley. On the other hand, though, San Jose has really experienced the second and much less visible Silicon Valley. And it is one that has continued to struggle with homelessness as a particular issue of community concern.
One of the first things airline passengers see as they land in San Jose is a sprawling tent city.
An effort to clean out a homeless encampment in San Jose along the Guadalupe River.
I lost 13 family members in a 1-month period.
Most homeless encampments are somewhat hidden, located under overpasses or sometimes behind brush, but not this one. It's in plain sight.
Many of them are our children and our relatives.
I remember being young and homeless. I wouldn't have the privilege my friends would have.
Now even more homeless people are camping in an area that's quite visible along Spring Street.
They were all given 72 hours notice to clear this area.
There I was, saving our spot at the Armory, because if we didn't, I wouldn't have anywhere to sleep. It's even harder being looked down because of it.
But if my mom and dad were alive, or if I had any family, I would have a place to stay.
They're part of our city, and we're taking on the task with the help of the federal government and the state government occasionally, but really most of the time we're on our own, trying to figure out the solutions, trying to come up with the resources to deal with the problems.
The fact that this has actually been a journey we've been on for several years, and one that we're really ready to take to the next level. Based upon the 2014 Silicon Valley Index, we've identified some key statistics around homelessness. One is that we have more than 4,700 homeless individuals within the valley. Roughly 250 encampments in various public and private properties throughout Silicon Valley. 1 in 3 individuals that are underemployed. And more alarming, that more than 1/4 of those are actually youth in teenage to young adult years. Finally, that 20% of Santa Clara Valley residents live at or below the poverty line.
I've known Ed for around 10 years since he first started working for the city of San Jose. Ed has proven to be enthusiastic about innovation and enthusiastic about doing things in a different way. So it's been a breath of fresh air to see his interest in taking on new projects and doing things in perhaps an unconventional way.
We are really at a critical juncture as an organization and as a workforce. In particular at this point, we've identified and implemented a series of actions within our city organization to engage employees at various levels around energizing the workforce and advancing through small success stories. We've adopted some innovative engagement models through Silicon Valley Talent Partnerships in order to involve the private sector in specific projects where they have identified a common interest in applying professional expertise to our city challenges. And so we've really seen some early victories through Silicon Valley Talent Partnership to identify the potential benefit of applying private sector know-how to some of our public sector challenges. We've had several companies and nonprofit organizations specifically engage and implement, as well as scale, in order to demonstrate how different business models can be applied throughout the city organization. Everyone benefits through this model, that it's not only dealing with the immediate issues that we've identified, but it's also teaching our employees how to engage with the private sector and helping some of our private sector partners also learn how to engage best with city staff and with nonprofit sector in order to identify where the common interests are and where the best opportunities are. So for the City Accelerator, that's really our opportunity. Is using the accelerator to scale the lessons we've learned, to learn additional lessons, and to really look at additional best practices and how we can take the energy and the interests that have been expressed to date and really catalyze our organization and our community going forward.